in memory of Dick Robinson and sponsored by the Institute of Museum and Library Services.
Hi, everybody. I'm Braden Harrington. So the reason I chose this book, or the reason I chose to write this book, is because I wanted to help kids overcome what challenges them the most, whether it's like um, crowds, talking publicly, or it's just like anxiety, anything. I just want to help those people overcome anything that they're afraid of. So what surprised me the most about writing a book is that it took a long time. I honestly kind of thought it would take a tiny bit of time, but um, there's a lot of things that need to be done, like illustrations. You have to take pictures of things so the illustrator can draw those things out in the book. And you have to collab with a writer too, or you have to talk with your writer to just like have in touch with them so you know what page you're on too. The reason I met Biden is because I didn't really want to go to the rally. I didn't really like politics when I was going to it, but my dad dragged me to see Biden, kind of, and I sat there and I was just astonished. Are just me. I played like a game with my dad. Every time he had a bump, I would let him know. I would like elbow him or something to let him know that he had a bump and stuff. My dad was like, "Yeah," and so after the pep rally or the rally, we were in line to say hi to him, and my dad said, "Hi, my name is Owen Harrington. This is my son Braden, and he is." Hutters in Biden like dropped everything kind of thing, like he paused the whole world kind of thing, and he just put his shoulder on me and he said, "It's okay, it's gonna be okay." And he started giving me compliments. He started kind of like referring to his past and stuff, and I broke, so I went to the back room and we talked for about like an hour about like his childhood, how he writes his addresses in his and how he kind of like overcame what he was having trouble with. It didn't really hit me in elementary school because everybody knew me in elementary school. It really hit me when I was in my middle school, because there were new people, there were new things, sort of thing, and a lot of people didn't know what the uh, a word uh, 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 Hutter is. So they kind of like they were like kind of judging me. I don't blame them because they had no clue what it is, and it's pretty rare for people to have that in public. So they kind of judged me for it. They laughed at me and felt pretty bad about myself, but then we kind of told them what it was. Their parents told them what it was, and they were like, "Oh, okay." And then they just stopped, um, and they kind of just like chilled out for like the next 3 years of that place, and it was just it was still kind of nervous, and then I met Joe Biden, and it like I felt like I was like in a place where I could belong, kind of thing sometimes, and it made me more stronger, it made me more like healthier mindset sometimes, and it gave me like the power to like persevere through anything, power through anything. So it made me feel like way better about myself too. I want them to know that anything is possible, kind of thing. Like if you try, it'll happen, and that if you have a challenge, overcome it. And like I said, if it's like talking in public, if it's anxiety, if it's anything else, then it's okay to go out of the box, kind of thing, and to like kind of like challenge yourself a little bit. So what I want kids to learn from my book is to treat others the way you want to be treated, and to never like judge a book by its cover, kind of thing, and to always go in their shoes, to think of what is going on with them, and if you can help them, that would be amazing. If you can, if you don't want to, then that's fine. If there's anything that's like stopping you or anything, like me, I have a uh, stutter. I call it my gift, because it's brought people together, and it's made our country like a better thing. I'm not I'm not saying politics or anything. I'm just saying like it's brought people together, and it's made people join hands and all that stuff. And that's it. And thank you all for joining tonight.